Hey guys, it's Cook3 and welcome to Let's Play Twilight Princess. Yeah, I'd say in the last part, but again, not entirely sure what happened. I suppose in the last part was probably we got these iron boots from the mayor. We also found the children, who are safely here in Kakariko village. And we purified the area, so that's all a couple of good things. Do you recognize this face by any chance? General store. First I'm just gonna talk to Talo over here. I can't believe Colin. I mean, that was a really brave thing for him to do, huh? Especially since he's such a weakling. He's gonna be alright, right? And Marlowe, he hasn't even come by to say get well soon. What's he thinking? He said he was gonna get started, and he hasn't come out of that closed-up shop since. Could you talk some sense into that kid? I'll give it a go. I'm not sure if he's the sort of kid you can talk sense into, though. Where did he get these posters made, anyway? He's a resourceful kid, but, yeah. This is what Marlowe gets up to. What's he doing down there? Hi, Marlowe.
Huh?
Hey. You can look at stuff, but don't you dare just take things. That's my valuable merchandise. You want it, you pay for it. I decided to take on this unmanned shop. Buy something. It helps the whole village if you do. Okay, I'd quite like this here Hylian shield, actually. A Hylian shield will cost you 200 rupees. Want one or not? Yeah, sure. Let's see. I suppose I can part with it. But yes, Hylian shield is definitely a better idea than the wooden shield for where we're going. Woo! Well, you bought my last Hylian shield, so you'd better take good care of it. Oh, don't you worry, Marlowe, I will. Maybe I can't become a hero, but I figure I can help people out with heroic business deals. You better work hard, too. He's just so... I'm sorry, I just love this guy. Anyway, with that out of the way, we now have ourselves a fancy new shield, but we haven't equipped it yet. We'd probably get on with that, because the Ordon shield just ain't gonna cut it, is it? There we go. So yes, in case you were wondering, as we're going to head to Death Mountain next, and that place is a volcano, if you go in there with your wooden shield, and I don't know if it burns up immediately, but certainly if you get hit by some kind of fire attack, then your shield is going to burn up. That's why there are wooden shields still available in Marlowe's shop. However, I believe you're never going to be able to get the Ordon shield back, as far as I'm aware, if you, well, if you mess up and lose your shield. So that's why I'd recommend, if you've got the money with you, just go right ahead and buy yourself a Hylian shield. It'll also be just more useful in general, really. It also looks a damn sight cooler, so... In any case... Oh, hey, Goron! Remember me? Huh! You're back again, human? You will never pass. You cannot hope to match our brute force. Not even if you had some kind of boots with metal on them or something. That would just be ridiculous. Yeah, I think you're so great. Oops. Fortunately for you, I am not. A weak spirit is no match for the might of the Gorons. Do you understand me, human? Then away with you. Come to think of it, I get the feeling we've missed a scene somewhere. I swear there was meant to be a scene where we stop a runaway Ordon goat. That might come later, I suppose, but I'm pretty sure it's meant to have happened. Either that or it happened and I'd just forgotten. But as far as I'm aware, I think it was meant to be like a sort of training you for this scene. Anyway, what you need to do, you need to grab the Goron and tilt the control stick, or tilt the control stick to the side, and you fling him away. And then we're free to proceed up the mountain. Now, the only reason we don't want to keep the iron boots on all the time is because it's incredibly slow. Well, they're incredibly slow, I say. Well, they're not. They just make you incredibly slow. How many Gorons are we going to fling to, like, into the village? Kakariko village down there. I mean, I don't suppose people really want a whole bunch of Gorons to turn up and cause havoc, especially if they're still rolling. They'll probably destroy one or two things. Can I see him rolling away? No. No, I can't. Apparently I'm not allowed to in this day and age. Honestly, where are all these Gorons coming from anyway? They're just like stationed, because I swear there weren't this many stationed on the mountain when we were going up here as an invisible wolf. It's still a very weird thing to say, but you know. In any case, something's going on here. Apparently it's actually nighttime, but it's kind of hard to tell here in the mountains. All the time just sort of seems to merge into one! Okay. You got me that time, Goron. I'm man enough to accept that, but it won't happen again unless I'm careless, which is also very possible. Yeah, this is the sort of guy who... These guys are all firing projectiles with fire on them. If you try and shield against that with the Ordon shield, it's just going to burn out. Excuse me, good sir, but piss off. Okay, that just stuns him, so let's just run. Probably the quickest way out of here. And yeah, I don't think it's... I'm not even sure if it's possible to fight those guys, but I think they might just be there to illustrate how much you need a Hylian shield rather than an Ordon one or just another general wooden one. Also, falling rocks. That's not the best idea. I swear some of those exploding rocks look they were made of Goron, which is a little bit horrifying. Hey, how you doing? Wonder what they're talking about. Tricks of the Goron trade. You can jump off your friends and roll away to victory. Yes, we're going to need to be able to use that to our advantage in just a little second. However, if we go down here as a human, we need to use our shield attack to knock the Goron's back and take some damage from falling rocks. Ow. Why are you not letting us escape you? Okay, this is a bad one. Oh, blimey. That wouldn't have been too pleasant if it landed on us.
Oh, this looks dangerous. Is this a traditional Death Mountain welcome?
Hey, don't go chuckling at me. I almost lopped my entire body off. No, come on, Link. Shield attack, please. Oh, okay. I guess we just need to use this sword as well. But yes, if you stand on a Goron, you can aim yourself, and then after a short amount of time, you'll get flung up to where you need to go. It's pretty convenient. Especially when you're not a wolf and you can't just midden up. Thank you. Okay, so I guess you need to get the wolf stone then so that you can disarm the Gorons enough to slice them in the belly. I didn't have to say, for a peace mission, we're being surprisingly violent. But every now and then, that's what it takes, I suppose. Right, up here, please. Woo! Ah, man, we're just barreling our way up the mountain. So maybe we're meant to go... Actually, no. I'm not going to explore Death Mountain otherwise. For reasons that you will soon see. Come on. Come on now. You can stop. Do you ever actually stop? I guess not. Well, we can still get past it, right? Because we have iron boots. That's right. We don't need to take none of your crap and get flung off the mountain. Took me a second to remember you could do that, actually, to be fair. I was like, hang on. How am I meant to proceed, then? Though, to be fair, I'm not entirely certain this is where we need to proceed to. Excuse me, Goron. But I don't need you here right now. Thank you. Oh, another one! Oh, goodness sake. I just want to get that heart that's behind you. Yeesh. These guys, I know they're like sort of excited to see me, so they're all rolling over and going, oh my god, it's Link. But, you know, there's better ways to do it, guys. Just like come up and say hi. That's how we do things in human times. Human times as opposed to human places. As it really should be. There we go. Come on, buddy. Let's go and visit your friend up there, shall we? And yes, if you're not careful and you aim badly, you can use these Gorons to fling yourself off the mountain and take damage. I would not recommend it because it's a waste of time and a waste of health. Woo! Speaking of health, let's just climb up onto that fence right there for no reason. Okay, here's a bunch of Gorons. I don't think we can catch all of these guys at once. Enough! Is this young one such an imposing enemy that you must all gang up on him? I think not, little brothers. I am a Goron elder, little human. I am called Goron. Because of certain circumstances, I must lead the Goron tribe in place of Darbus, our tribal patriarch. Tell me, little human, do you come from the village below? You have done well to come this far. You are strong, for a human. However, the mines beyond here are sacred to my tribe. Outsiders are not allowed. Unless we sumo wrestle you? Hey! I could make an exception, but you would have to beat me in a contest of power. Are you willing to try that, little human? Yes. Yes, I am. So yes, sumo. This seems strangely familiar. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we might need to use the iron boots to fight this guy. I can't quite remember, though. I'll try without, and then if I'm wrong, then I'll put the iron boots on and try again. But I get the feeling it's meant to be iron booted. Okay, yes, iron boots. Iron boots it is. Your body is skinny, brother, and so you are too light. You do not stand a chance. Try again later, brother. How about now? Come on. Up the stairs we go. How you doing? What is it? Do you want to try again, little human? Challenge. You think you are tough, do you? Let us find out. I mean, you couldn't possibly have changed your weight enough in the last few seconds, and hang on. Those are different shoes! Okay, come on. Come on, Goron. Okay. That was just silly. Honestly, you weren't trying that time, were you? You don't need to lie to me. Young warrior, you have a strong will and sharp eyes. Thank you. Fine traits. Want to see how well you can use them? Do I have to sumo you again? You have seen it, I would bet. The mountain erupting without pause. When the mountain began to rage, all 4 of us elders and Davos, our patriarch, went inside to investigate its anger. We have a treasure that was entrusted to us by the spirits, and we must protect it. Do you understand? But the moment Davos reached out and touched the treasure, everything went wrong. He collapsed, and before our very eyes transformed into an unspeakable monster. He began to rage through the mines, trailing ruin behind him, and the eruptions grew more frequent and more severe. We used all of our strength to seal him deep inside the mountain. It grieved us to do this to our patriarch, but we had no other course of action. I ask this favor of you, young warrior. Go to the aid of Davos. Make no mistake, the spirits have guided you here. I know. I talked to them. He said, go to Death Mountain. It's a great idea. I, Goron, need your help. Or idea. Not sure why I was saying that. On behalf of my entire clan, I ask you for your aid. Hey. You two! Let the young warrior pass. Thanks, guys. So yes, suppose we've been enlisted to help the Gorons in their time of need by going into their mines. Thus introducing us,